Hi, everyone. Welcome to today's episode of The Athletic Edge, where we explore all things related to sports performance, recovery, and wellness. Super excited for today's topic. We're diving into the crucial role of nutrition for athletes recovering from injury. This is something that often gets overlooked, but is just as important as physical therapy and rest. When athletes get injured, their first thought is usually about the rehab process. Things like stretches, strength training, maybe even some mental work. But what we eat during recovery can significantly impact how fast and how well we heal. Nutrition isn't just about fueling workouts or gaining muscle. When you're injured, your body needs specific nutrients to repair tissues, reduce inflammation, and regain strength. Let me break it down for you. First off, one of the most important things during recovery is protein. Your body uses protein to repair damaged tissues, and after an injury, your body's demand for protein actually increases. For athletes, getting enough high-quality protein can mean the difference between a slow or a speedy recovery. And when we say high-quality protein, we're talking about things like lean meats, fish, eggs, dairy, and even plant-based sources like quinoa, beans, and lentils. It's also a good idea to space out your protein intake throughout the day so you're constantly giving your muscles the building blocks they need to recover. That's key for rebuilding strength in injured tissues. Now let's talk about another essential nutrient, omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy fats found in foods like salmon, flax seeds, and walnuts are known for their anti-inflammatory properties. Inflammation is a natural part of healing, but too much inflammation can slow down recovery. Omega-3s help to keep inflammation under control. Speaking of the importance of controlling inflammation through food, many people think that popping a painkiller or anti-inflammatory drug is the only solution. But food can play a huge role. Along with omega-3s, foods rich in antioxidants like berries, leafy greens, and even dark chocolate help fight off excessive inflammation and oxidative stress. It's really all about giving your body the tools it needs to heal itself. Another thing that often gets missed in the conversation about recovery is micronutrients. Vitamins and minerals that might not seem as important as protein or carbs, but are absolutely critical. Let's talk about a couple of them. We'll start with vitamin C. Everyone thinks of it for immune health, but vitamin C is also key for tissue repair, especially in the production of collagen, which helps rebuild tendons, ligaments, and skin. Foods like oranges, strawberries, bell peppers, and broccoli are packed with vitamin C. And let's not forget about zinc. Zinc helps with cell growth and tissue regeneration. So you definitely want to make sure you're getting enough from foods like meat, seeds, and whole grains. And we shouldn't forget vitamin D. This one's critical for bone health. And athletes with fractures or bone-related injuries need to pay special attention to it. The best sources are sunlight, but it's also found in foods like fatty fish, fortified dairy, and egg yolks. That's really such an important one. Another thing we should mention is hydration. Athletes hear about hydration all the time, but during recovery, it's even more crucial. Staying hydrated helps transport nutrients to your injured tissues and flushes out toxins. Plus, if you're taking medications like anti-inflammatories, staying hydrated helps reduce their impact on your kidneys and liver. Hydration is more than just water, though. You also need to replace electrolytes, especially if you're still doing light training or therapy. So think about things like potassium, magnesium, and sodium. Coconut water, bananas, and leafy greens are great options here. We encourage our athletes to hydrate with our top choice, Element Electrolyte Drink Mix. However, I think we'd be missing something if we didn't talk about what not to eat during recovery. There are certain foods that can actually slow down the healing process. This is a big one, too. You want to avoid processed food, added sugars, and trans fats. These can increase inflammation, which is exactly what we don't want during recovery. It's tempting to reach for comfort foods when you're sidelined with an injury, but the goal should be to support your body, not stress it out more. You want to think of food as fuel for your recovery. Every meal or snack is an opportunity to help your body heal faster. So, to sum it all up, when you're recovering from an injury, focus on getting enough protein, healthy fats, and anti-inflammatory foods. Stay hydrated and be mindful of micronutrients like vitamin C, D, and zinc. And of course, avoid junk food that can increase inflammation. Recovery is a full body process, and nutrition is a huge part of it. Thanks so much for tuning in today. And if you're currently recovering from an injury or know someone who is, we hope this episode gives you some insight into how important food can be in that journey. And if you have any questions or want to dive deeper into this or any other topic, feel free to reach out on our socials. We love hearing from you. Thanks for listening to The Athletic Edge. Stay healthy and stay strong, and we'll see you next time.